one thing that dawned on me is that I have a shake in so many of my photographs, or when I'm talking about my business, or even actually when I'm on calls with clients, I seem to always have a shake. I just want to put something out there. I don't have a shake all day. Just a coincidence that this is what's happening, but I have a shake every day. I didn't always, but I wanted to talk about why I have one now. And I've used a quote to say it's a lifesaver for me, because it just really is. So let me just kind of give you a bit of my context in terms of why having a shake, a power shake, is just so important for my effectiveness during the day. I am a hangry kind of person, right? I don't know if you've heard that phrase before, hangry. When I get to that point of being hungry, I'm not the best to be around. But equally, in terms of the joke about not being the best to be around, I'm also not performing at my best when I'm hungry. And that's for a lot of people. Some people are better than others at being able to have a little bit of a hunger moment and do okay. But a lot of people, feel that need when they're hungry, of course, to eat. Now, where am I going with this? You might be thinking, yeah, obviously, Kate, just eat, right? But a lot of us are in a world where we're pretty busy. We're juggling a lot. Maybe you've been juggling homeschooling and a full-time job and family, and helping out family and parents, etc., through this whole pandemic. And nutrition really does slip. And so if I think about myself, I know that when I'm hangry, what I will do is open the fridge and just grab the first thing that I can see. If it's stocked well, then that's okay. But again, busy lives, not always organized. Sometimes the only thing I can see is something that's not really going to fill me up particularly well. So I started to add I call them power shakes, but I started to add a power shake into my diet around the time that I started, the first time I did the C9. So that's that Clean 9 program that I've talked about before. And the reason I started doing it after that was I realized that when I was actually on the C9, I had all this free time because my schedule, because I was following a particular cleanse program, was all there. I knew exactly what I was doing. And I didn't have to sort of stress over, oh, I've got a meeting to get to, I'm really hungry, quick, just grab and go. I started to realize that these shakes were serving me really, really well. Now, I've continued, I'm probably about well into a year of using a power shake every day. And what I'm finding by using them is that it's just really boosting my ability to stay on track when I am really busy. But not all shakes are good for me. And what I've realized is that some protein powders, so in the shake I use a protein powder, some protein powders are a little bit heavy on my stomach and I don't find them that comfortable. So I end up actually with a bloated stomach, which, defeats the purpose of why I'm having a shake, because I'm wanting to obviously give myself some nutrition whilst I'm on the move. So I've been using the Forever Living shake. It's called Ultra Light, or Light Ultra. And I find it absolutely awesome. So this is what it looks like. Comes in two different flavors, vanilla and chocolate. Why I really like this particular shake is plant-based protein. I should maybe leave it here so you can see it. No? Plant-based protein, which I'm finding really gentle on my digestive system. With it being plant-based protein, there's also 24 grams of protein, right? So there's no point just having a protein shake if there isn't really much of the protein in it. So you've got 24 grams of protein, and then you've got a heap of vitamins. So you've got vitamin A, you've got C, you've got D, you've got B6, you've got B12, you've got zinc, you've got iron. So you're getting a huge amount of goodness. So for me, this whole piece around how to be most effective in our work, if I think about what Newland Rock is all about, which is the corporate side of This Is You. This Is You you as the lifestyle page, I'm talking to executives who are burnt out. They are running around, juggling an awful lot of things, not getting the nutrition that they need. Now, of course, you know, there's lots of different ways that we can get nutrition into our diets, and I'm not suggesting that we just rely on shakes. But I will have a power shake every day, and what I am finding is that it's just giving me the boost that I need to keep going through the day. So on top of all of those vitamins and on top of the plant-based protein, I then add a load of stuff. I add a banana, I put some frozen berries in, I put a scoop of jumbo oats porridge. So it really is a power shake. So mine's here ready because I'm a little bit behind today. Got quite a lot on this afternoon. I will have this in replacement of grabbing something out of my fridge and stuffing something into my mouth. And I know that it's going to really fill me up and give me what I need to get me through a couple of hours. So I don't get hangry, I stay sharp in my thinking, and I can really achieve quite a lot without worrying about my food. So I think for me, it's quite important to make sure that if we are going to set ourselves up for success, we are not just thinking about it from the perspective of what are my plans, what are my goals, what's on my to-do list. We're giving our bodies what we also need to really stay on track. And what I do find with a lot of executives that I work with is that they have such brain power that they can keep going, and their bodies are not necessarily being that well looked after. So just think about it. Think about yourself in terms of what you're doing during your day to keep yourself full up, making sure you don't get hangry, and you know, making sure that you can give your day the best that is possible. I also wanted to mention, given that all the kids are heading back to school in the UK, this particular shake, so it's vanilla and also in chocolate, are great for kids because this is a clean protein powder. It's got loads of nutrients in there, and I guarantee you mix this up with some milk or even with water, depending on what children like, they're going to get a heap of nutrition and have a bit of fun with it as well. So it's kind of cool, right? Turn up and pick them up at school and have these shakes ready, rather than them stuffing a chocolate bar in their mouths. Nothing wrong with that. We all like to have a bit of chocolate, but every day isn't necessarily going to give them what they need. So think about it for yourself. Doesn't obviously have to be a product that I'm using. I'm saying that think about what you can do to make your day easier, but not do it in a way that you're not giving your body what you need. Think about the fact that we need to keep our immunity as strong as possible. We want to have the best defense system that there is as we start to open the doors and see our friends and family, get more acquainted with life again. We need to boost our immunity. We need those vitamins. And when we are in that hangry state, it leads to anxiety, and it just doesn't set our immunity up well either. So you know, there's a double whammy and a double reason as to why I'm a big advocate of thinking about what it is that you're taking. So find one that works for you. This one works for me. It's vegetarian, it's gluten-free, it's plant-based protein, 24 grams, and then it's also full of additional vitamins. Good for everybody in the house, great for the kids, and yeah. Cheers. It's delish. Speak to you soon.